Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Land 2. In the last episode, we beat K. Rool's Keep. We managed to beat all the regular levels, and we saw Donkey Kong get carted off. Just like in Donkey Kong Country 2, we gotta rescue Donkey Kong from the hands of K. Rool. But we're not gonna do it there at the very top of the keep there, because, well, that's where he got carted off. Even higher. And even higher is the Flying Croc, and we're going to have to go use Funky's flights in order to get over there. Flying Croc, just like in Donkey Kong Country 2, has two stages. There's Screech's Sprint and the K. Rool Duel. I'm obviously going to cover both of these in this video. And thankfully, getting everything at this point is pretty easy as long as you don't do stuff like that. I don't know why I did stuff like that. That was terrible on my behalf. Pretty easy zinger dodging as long as you know what to do. But watch out for that zinger too. And of course I'm going to refill my hit here so that way I don't forget. And here's the only bonus area of Screech's Sprint, where you will have to be very careful, so that way you don't accidentally run into any of the zingers. Want to wait for that last one to move away, and thankfully we were able to get that. I thought I would not grab that in time, but thankfully I did. And of course you want to avoid the click-clacks and the zingers here too. Ow. Well, thankfully there is another hit that I can get past the star barrel. And, well, we won't be seeing him again. Okay. Good, I managed to get on that rope. Thankfully you can't touch his wings and get hit, like an idiot. Nope, nope, nope. Ah! I was so close to the star barrel, too. But at least we don't have to go for the bonus area ever again. That's a relief. I need to remember to hold the diagonal direction when I go from a vertical rope to a horizontal one, because that pretty much cost me almost right there. And of course I want him to fall down too. Okay. I'm going to use Dixie here, so that way I don't royally screw this up. There we go. There's no way I can mess this up now. And just to be safe, I'm going to throw him into the wall there, and then hit the star barrel and then play squawks. That is Screech. You are racing him. If he makes it to the goal first, it's not going to end well for you. Thankfully, he can't hurt you, even though you can hurt him. All he can do is just race him to the finish. While we're racing, we also have to look for the hero coin. Thankfully, I didn't forget about that. Thankfully, it's easy to get to. This part here where you're going left, you want to go all the way to the left. It's a good thing I picked that K up, too. Thankfully, there are plenty of hits to refill on. And right here, instead of going down, which will make it a little bit easier to get a lead on Screech, you want to go further left until you can't anymore, and then go down. That's how you get the hero coin. All that's left now is to get to the goal, and if you take the upward path here, you will get the end. Be careful here, don't run into any zingers, don't hit the wall floors, ceilings, or walls. You should be good. You want to go fast, but not too fast. And of course, sometimes you do want to follow the banana paths here, so that way you don't run into things, because you never know when you might do that. Hey, I managed to hit both of them at the same time with one egg. That's never happened before. And there's a G. Now you could take a shortcut, I think, down there, or not. I don't know if that leads to another bunch of power-ups or anything. But at this point, I just want to keep going down the regular path here. Wow. And try not to get hit like an idiot. And when we're right here, we've made it. Well, that took a little longer than I thought. Hit the goal, don't hit any of the brambles, and you should be good. Now, once you've completed the stage, you can save your game if you want to before you fight K. Rool. And you can also take Funky's flights down to an earlier level and get more lives if you need to. We're not going to do either of those. We're going to face Kaptain K. Rool, and this time, he's a lot easier to fight. I want to switch to Diddy here. Now, he shot off a cannonball, then he shot off a barrel. You want to jump on the barrel, grab the cannonball design, and throw it at him. The vacuum is replaced with wind. But you still have to throw it into him. You can't just run into him with the cannonball, or else you won't be able to hit him. As a matter of fact, he'll hit you. So we did 2 cannonballs. Now we're doing 4. Throw that at him. Alright. After that 3rd hit, you get a DK barrel. You want to use that right away, because once you get another hit in on him, you won't be able to utilize that DK barrel further. Now he shoots high, middle, and low cannonballs. And then there's the barrel. After he shoots that cannonball, which he does every time you throw one at him, jump, look out. He does that fast advance rather late. So it's low, middle, high, low, high with those spike balls. We throw another one at him, and that's the end. It's really that easy. You may have to practice that a little bit in order to beat him, but it works. And in case you miss a barrel, he'll do the running back and forth thing again before he does the attack once more. So at least you won't have too much to worry about in case you miss a cannonball. And after you beat King K. Rool, you get to see where you are in the video game heroes standing. We don't have all of the DK coins yet. We only have 34. We've already collected everything in every level we've seen so far. We've still come up short. We're still number 2. And once you press A here, you will see a roll call of all the characters in the game, basically. And this one is kinda pared down from Country 2. You're not going to see all the Kongs. You're not going to see Swanky Kong. You're not going to see Cranky Kong. I wish Swanky was in this game. Would have made getting more extra lives a little easier, maybe. But at least you do get to see all the animal buddies that you could see in this game. There's Funky. At this point, I'm just talking about whatever's on the screen in particular, and it's not working well for me. So I might as well go ahead and talk about the game in general. This is not a bad game. It definitely brings the difficulty up from the first game. Sometimes at a point of frustration, you can kind of see that in my voice, kind of hear that in my voice, when I did the roller coaster levels. But it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game by any stretch. Rare tried their best to make this a little better than the original. Ironically, it doesn't have a lot of music, which is from Country 2, and it stays close to Country 2 in terms of what's in the game. The enemies, the level themes, what kind of levels there are. So if you were looking for something new, like you did in Donkey Kong Land, you're not going to find it here. This game more closely follows its Super Nintendo counterpart. Klinger, that's the guy's name, the guy's on the ropes. Also, it's pretty interesting to hear this music on a 8-bit Game Boy. Nice to see that Rare definitely did well with the music, however much there is. And I wish there were some enemies that appeared in this port. I guess you could call this a port. I wish Cat o' Nine Tails was in this one. Cat o' Nine Tails was a pretty cool enemy. Who was that guy that we fought in Krem Key? Oh, that's right, Cudgel. You don't see him in the game at all. He would have been interesting to see on Game Boy. And with the aquatic enemies, we see the last of the enemy roll call, and we're gonna go straight to the credits from here. What little credits they are. So I'll see if I can see any names that I recognize here. As Swanky's Bonus Bonanza theme plays. And apparently Grant Kirkhope did the conversion of the music over to Game Boy. And after you see everybody that worked on Donkey Kong Land 2, you get to see everyone who worked on Country 2. Including David Weiss, who basically gets most of the credit for the music anyway. Grant Kirkhope, or Kirkhope, I can't even remember his darn name anymore. He did all the conversion of the music to Game Boy. And after those credits, we just go straight back to the title screen, which is interesting. Of course, this means we've lost all our lives and all our banana coins, but that's okay. When I start the next video, I'm gonna go over to the Lost World with as many lives as I can. I definitely want to max out on lives and take care of that world with more than 5. We're not done yet. We're 89% of the way through the game. We got another 11% to do. We've got everything for the Flying Croc. All that's left is Clubberless Kiosk, which takes us to the Lost World. And I'm gonna end this at Gangplank Galleon, because I'm gonna go to Pirate Panic multiple times in order to get a whole bunch of lives. Very easy to speed through the game, through that stage, and get a whole bunch of lives every time. It's really nice. And I'll see you over in the Lost World with a bunch of extra lives. So join me next time where I go to the Lost World and start completing the rest of the game and hopefully beat this game once and for all. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!